Hey everyone, my name is Caleb. This is the part of my channel with the movie reviews, and I'll be talking about the movie Reminiscence with Hugh Jackman. He plays the guy named Nick. It has Rebecca Ferguson in it. She plays May. Natalie Martinez. She plays D.A. Avery. Thandiwe Newton, she plays Watts, and Daniel Wu, he plays St. Joe. And also Cliff Curtis, he plays the bad detective. So to kind of sum up the movie, it's in the future. It has like its sci-fi part. So the movie, it takes place in the future. Global warming has already taken place. Rising sea levels. So they're based out of Miami, and the way that Miami's set up, they have levees, and part of the city's built above ground, and so people are legitly mainly traveling, walking through the street wearing rain boots, or they're traveling on a boat to get somewhere. There's like the boats are taxis as well. So and a war has already taken place, and with that war, Hugh Jackman and Thandiwe Watt, who plays the character Watts, so Nick and Watts, they are ex-military. And so Nick owns this business where people can come and, they're supposed to be paying, but, he has a good heart. But they're supposed to be paying to get in this machine, and it's filled with water, and they put this machine on top of their head, and they're able to go to view their past. But while they're asleep, they're actually able to see it. But Nick usually walks them through it, and there's a big screen for him to kind of see these. Well, it's not exactly a screen in the movie, but it's pretty much a movie screen for Nick to see these people's past and walk them through their past. So early on, May walks in, who is played by the character Rebecca Ferguson plays the character May. She walks in, she's extremely beautiful. She's asking help to find her keys. So he puts her in the machine. She's able to go into the past, which was for her in that part of the movie yesterday, and receive her keys. And so he finds out that she can sing. She's singing one of the songs and melodies that he personally had heard his mom sing. And she's a very attractive woman. So, he was pretty much, falling in love. So he ends up dating her shortly in the movie, and one day she just disappears. He doesn't understand why. He can't believe it. So instead of doing what I would have done, which is just, I don't care about no chick like that. Like I love you, but if you gonna leave, just skedaddle. Toodles. But with that being said, he's on the search to find her. He goes into his past to find her, and he's having no luck. Long story short, the DA Avery, who's Natalie Martinez, my crush, just throwing that out there if she's listening, watching. But she calls him. She has this drug dealer who's also a user, and he's pretty much overdosing and dying. So they want Nick to use his machine and see his past. So while he's going through this drug dealer's past, he sees May, as in like this drug dealer has already previously met her, and it's taking place. It's in Louisiana. According to his system, this stuff kind of took place 5 years ago before he even met May, before Nick even met her. So she's doing some funny business. She's doing drugs. She's around some unsavory characters. Cliff Curtis, who is the bad detective. Daniel Wu, who plays like, I don't know, he's like the mafioso. He's the Don of this town in Louisiana, and he plays the character St. Joe. So Hugh Jackman, simping out, goes, and he legitly gets caught up in some shit, almost dies. And in all of that process, he's now being introduced to a life about May that he was not expecting. And so he comes back, he's continuously doing what he has to do, and then he starts to search deeper and deeper, finds out that the city, there's a wealthy man, he's the owner of the city, he dies. He starts to find out that this man had a mistress and who was linked to another situation. And ultimately, what ultimately happened is he thought May was this bad person. And May actually ends up trying to save this kid and ends up killing herself in order to save this kid, and leaves a memory for Hugh Jackman. And then it's, in a weird sadistic way, it's like a happily ever after, like love scene, but it's not, because she's dead, he's in like a mental prison. It's just really one of those weird movies, and it's a really good movie nonetheless. But I'm not really sure, like, whoever wrote it, just, it's not really a cliffhanger, but it's almost like that's some sad ass shit. I'm actually really shocked by the fucking movie. Like, and that's why I encourage anybody and everybody to go see it, because it's a good movie. I would probably give it like a 9 out of 10, somewhere around there. So if you have the opportunity to see it, rent it, buy it, go to the movies, you should definitely do it. Hugh Jackman, Logan forever. So, and Natalie Martinez. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you. Please support the channel.